Okay, just making sure we're live here. Alright, what is going on? Today we're going to be trying out the Forgotten City. I did a little research on this game, and apparently it's a spin-off of a mod that was made for Elder Scrolls Skyrim. So it might have a little bit of that feel, but let's give it a go. This was free on the Amazon Games launcher, so I figured I'd give it a try.
Hey, you're alive. When I dragged you out of the river, I thought you were never gonna wake up. I checked your pockets for ID, a phone, maybe. I hope you don't mind. But all I found was some loose change. So, wanna tell me who you are? Well, it's nice to meet you. And I'm sorry to pry, but any idea why you were floating down the river? What's the last thing you remember? Oh, you're an archaeologist? Then you'll definitely want to hear this. I don't know if it's exactly what you're looking for, but there are some ruins just behind you. Roman, I think. I need you to go in there and see if you can find a guy named Al for me. He went in there a few hours ago, and he hasn't come out. I've been freaking out, wondering if he's trapped, or injured, or worse.
Dead.
I would have gone in after him, but he made me promise to stay here, no matter what. There's no way I'm leaving without him, so I'm just kind of stuck here, waiting. What I mean is, I was hoping you wouldn't mind going in there to find him. If you can do that, I can get both of you back to civilization in my boat. Please?
What's in it for me? Anyway.
Oh, of course. Sorry, I don't mean to be pushy. I just... What do you want to know?
What's your story? I don't care about her story. Who's Al? Might be good to know.
You really don't remember? We're in Italy. This river is the Tiber. Great.
Okay.
So you're ready to go look for Al?
I'll go look for Al.
Thank you. The entrance is just past those columns behind you. Please, hurry. Oh, and he left this here. But I think you'll need it more than I will.
Flashlight? I knew it. Okay. I'm gonna take that. Whoa! Maybe some cash. Maybe it's caching. Some shaders. Looks pretty good, honestly. Like, pretty immersive, to be honest. Okay, shift to sprint. Like, I think you're supposed to, like, quest tracking. So this is, like, your quest, your inventory. Okay. Let's go in here. Oh!
If you're reading this, it means I've discovered the entrance to an ancient Roman city hidden deep underground.
Wow.
Its existence is long forgotten. All knowledge of it lost, except in the Latin inscription here. It reads, "You who wish to enter the city, step forth and be judged. The virtuous shall..."
Okay. Well, that'll do it. I just fell. Good reflection graphics, honestly.
Shall be rewarded with eternal life in paradise. The wicked shall find themselves showered in gold, but in vain, for this shall be their final resting place. Could an underground city have remained a secret for all this time?
Wow.
Could people have survived down there, against the odds? It seems there's only one way to find out. If I'm not back in an hour, I'm somewhere on the other side. Consider this an invitation, or a warning. Al Worth.
Okay, so we're just kind of... looks like ancient ruins of some sort. F5 to quick save. Okay. So these people were like turned to gold or something. Al, where are you, Al? Bet you he's up there.
To whoever reads this, I'm sorry you had to find me like this. And worse, that you'll suffer the same fate I did.
You can stand on this
Spent
side.
a lifetime in this place, going around and around in circles, searching for a way out. The inscription was right. There is no way back. And here there are only two options: death, or that godforsaken doorway into the past. I made the mistake of stepping through it. Hard to set things right. And I tried. I really tried. Whatever I did,
So
took me right back to the beginning.
he
I'll
went
make the same mistake.
into the past, but somehow left
Better
this.
to end it all now.
He came back to leave this
Find out
letter
what
here.
awaits you beyond that portal.
That's funny. Alright, well. Oh boy. I still got the flashlight in ancient Rome. They're gonna be like, what the hell? Wow, this is like the city I was just in, but like repaired. Oh,
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina?
I'm just confused.
What? I'm speaking Latin. You are too, although your accent's a little strange. Oh, I see what you did there. Changing the subject like that. Nice try. But I'll ask again. Who are you, and what were you doing in the shrine? No idea what you're talking about. Oh, wait. Are you a bit, not right in the head? That's all right, friend. Everyone's welcome here.
Thinks I'm insane.
We sort of lose track of the date down here, but it feels like the beginning of spring to me, so I'd say early March? It's 817 AUC. Sorry, you look confused. 817 years since the founding of Rome. Which part of the empire are you from, exactly? CE? No idea what you're talking about. But listen, most folks seem a bit confused when they get here, but you seem very lost, and in more ways than one. So let me make this nice and simple for you. Live by our law here, and we'll all get along just fine.
Yeah.
Not laws.
What's going on, Steve?
Law. There's just one, the golden rule, and the punishment for breaking it's, well, it's kind of horrific. But our magistrate insists we take all newcomers to see him.
Sure, there's going to be a lot of dialogue at the beginning of this type of game.
You coming?
But hopefully we'll get to explore.
Follow me. When I first arrived, I
Alright, lead the way, bro.
there were people living down here.
Wow, look at this.
But, as you can see, we've got a nice little community now. Only 23 of us at the moment, if you count the 3 who are missing. No idea how, since nobody knows a way out. But it's just big and dark enough to get lost in.
It's kind of hot, actually.
Aren't you going to introduce me to your handsome new friend, Galerius?
Let's go.
Keep it in your loincloth, Aurelia. I'm taking him to see the magistrate.
That pompous old bore won't be magistrate for much longer. Anyone who helps vote him out today drinks at my bar for free tonight.
Politics. I'd stay clear of it and her, if I were you. She's... it's not my place to say. Down on your right is our farm, where I grow all the food you'll ever want. As long as all you want is leek, cabbage, and wheat. Huh. That one usually gets a chuckle.
The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone.
Don't mind Livia. She means well. She's just been in a bad place since... Well, you know, I don't know what happened to her. Up here on your right is the chasm. If you've got a weapon, it belongs way down at the bottom. Up on your left is the forum, where you can visit the market or get yourself patched up in Lucretia's clinic in the Shrine of Apollo. Most of us have almost nothing, just what we had on us when we arrived, and what we've been able to make and scrounge up since. And this central plateau is where the magistrate and the other patricians live, so don't expect a warm welcome.
Hilarious. You're meant to be working the farm, not trudging dirt into the pillars.
Take it easy, Horatius. I was just taking our new friend here to see the magistrate.
Well, he's asked me to escort the newcomer personally. The farm. Go. Now.
Jeez.
You better go with him. But just remember, they're not like you and me. Don't let them use you.
What was that? What did you just say?
I said it'll take some getting used to.
Yeah, I'm watching you, farm boy. Greetings, citizen. My name's Horatius. Magistrate Sentius asked me to escort you to him personally. Follow me, please. Follow me.
Alright, let's go.
The only thing you really need to understand right now is the golden rule. Let me see if I can explain it.
Can
this
auto
way.
follow. That's nice.
When I was serving in the Legion, if there was a mutiny brewing in one cohort, the legate in charge wouldn't waste time finding the bad apples among hundreds. They just divided us into groups of 10, made us draw straws, and whoever drew the short straw had to be executed by the other 9. Didn't matter whether he'd done anything wrong. One of us in 10 would die for the crimes of the collective. We call it decimation. If that seems like rough justice to you, you're in for a rude shock.
Alright.
Because the golden rule is exactly 10 times worse. The magistrate can explain the rest. Who's up these stairs?
Huh. Okay. Up the stairs, here we go. The magistrate. Here he is. I want to start exploring.
I assume you already know who I am. May I know your name? A curious name to match a curious accent. But I digress. I see you have the piercing and astute eyes of a man of great learning. We're always happy to welcome another scholar to our little community.
Equitia will be delighted to meet you, I'm sure. Now, you're probably wondering why I summoned you, and I'll get to that. But first, take a look at this wondrous place, would you? A secret city built deep in the mountains, many hundreds of years ago. Indeed. More importantly, consider the miraculous community we've built here over the last 7 months. 22 complete strangers brought together by the fates, living and working together in our own little paradise. And in all that time, not a single sin has been committed. No fights, no theft, nothing. Have you ever witnessed something so extraordinary as a city without sin? Nor could I until I came here.
I haven't.
But the reason for this miracle is as simple as it is terrifying. If even one person commits a sin here, every last one of us will die. You see, the builders of this place, whoever they were, left inscriptions warning, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." From what we can gather, breaking the law here will anger the gods and provoke a terrible punishment. Like the curses of Medusa and Midas combined, turning us all to gold. It's extraordinary that we've survived as long as we have, and each day I grow more and more afraid that our time in the sun is almost up.
Wow.
And now it seems that day is finally here. All that matters is that somebody in this city is about to break the golden rule. Why else would Proserpina send you now? Unless you and I can stop them, our doom is assured. I know that's a lot to take in, and you look like you have questions. Please, ask away.
I don't really have any questions.
Ah, good. So, can I count on you to figure out who's about to break the golden rule? Wonderful. Now, I need you to investigate the city, talk to everyone, help them if it'll win their trust. I authorize you to enter private homes and inspect possessions and documents, unless, of course, you're asked to leave. Figure out who the culprit is, and as soon as you have a name, come back and tell me immediately. Oh, and one last thing. If I were you, I'd start my investigation by visiting Lucretia at the Shrine of Apollo.
Lucretia? I think that was the hot lady.
I heard wailing from there not long ago. Seems like...
Bet you did heard wailing. That is a far way away. Okay, let's go. What's in here? Oh, steel? Denarius? That must be like the form of gold or something. 246. Scintilla de Centius, may Jupiter Optimus Maximus Gladiator continue to protect and guide you. Thank you for making me your daughter and for the lovely birthday present or pendant. I promise we'll wear it always. Okay. Alright. Let's go down here. Let's go out this way. Should I explore a little? Oh.
That's my room. Leave before I call Horatius.
Okay. I'm leaving. Who said that?
citizen.
Keep an eye out for Scintilla, would you?
Bro's doing push-ups. Okay, let's go up here and talk to her first. Tap X for a guide. It must be that. It's already up. Oh, it's somebody else.
Give me a moment. Sorry I'm such a mess. I just lost a patient and a dear friend. You leave.
She must be a doctor.
She was a good woman. She was poisoned. She came in here frothing at the mouth.
Oh boy.
Normally I'd treat her with resin of silphium, a rare plant which is perfect for this sort of thing. And I knew Dacius had some at his market stall, right around the corner. So I ran over there, but he just looks at me with this evil smile and says, "That'll be 1,000 denarii." There was no way I could afford that, and he knew it. Then that toad shrugs and says, "Supply and demand. I guess you don't value your friend's life that highly." Anywhere else, I'd just pay a thug to steal it from his stall. But there's no way I can do that down here with the golden rule. So all I could do is come back here and just watch her die. I kept on apologizing. And now I'll never know who poisoned her, or how they managed to
Alright,
do
so
it
somebody
without
already
breaking the
broke the...
golden rule, or why she
Oh, I was gonna
cast
say.
that snake's cruel
I was gonna
black
say,
eyes
she's
with
already
her
dead.
dying
Somebody
breath.
broke the golden rule then.
Well, unless you have the power to bring someone back from the dead, there's really just one thing you can do. Get me that silphium resin. I'm going to have another patient in here soon. Could be in the next day, or in the next hour. And I will not allow this to happen again. I don't care how you get it, but you have to make it happen. Because if I lose another patient this way, I swear to the gods below, not even the golden rule will stop me from marching up to that genetricum fututo and scratching his eyes out.
Okay.
Well, come back if you get sick or injured. Day or night, I'll do what I can.
Bro, she's on the floor? You couldn't even put your friend on the bed? That's wild. Okay. See what this guy has to say.
Whatever's in that great temple up there on the bluff. Salve, stranger, and welcome to our idyllic little slice of the Empire. I'm Dacius. Terrible shame what happened to Yulia, but we just have to carry on, don't we? Certainly. All I ask is a reasonable price of 1,000 denarii. Oh, it's perfectly legal. Simply a question of supply and demand, I'm afraid. Take it or leave it. Hear what? You sure you're feeling all right? If you're hearing things, perhaps you should pay a visit to Lucretia's clinic. We don't want another Navia on our hands.
Navia.
She claimed the statues were whispering to her. Nobody else could hear it. Then she shut herself in the palace and we never heard from her again.
Alright, so I gotta talk to
I
her.
digress. Do you want this silphium or not? That's hardly my concern. But if you get a job, work hard and save your coins, you should be able to afford it within, say, 5 years? Very well. Perhaps I can interest you in something within your budget?
Steal? I have to steal it?
Very
Okay.
well. Another time.
So I'm breaking the golden rule now. Where is it? Okay.
Salve.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Bro, I don't know what is going on right now. Am I getting attacked? They might be shooting at me because I stole that. I have no idea what's going on. Following this guy? Oh. He's dead? I'm so lost. I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm going back in time now? Wait. So I'm like... Not this again.
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina? I don't? Oh, I guess how much did I drink last night? Sorry to have bothered you. Oh, and since you seem to be in a hurry, you should try out this device I made. Worked real hard on it.
What is... Zip line? Oh, bro, let's go.
Just attach the pulley to the rope over the lake, and if it doesn't work, worst thing that can happen is you'll take a swim in the... But don't worry, it's completely safe.
Okay, let's
All
try...
right. See you around.
Let's try a zip line. Alright, that's pretty nice. Save some time. I saw the zip lines and I was wondering like if I was just gonna ever be able to use that.
What are you doing in here? Can't you see this woman is dying? She's been poisoned.
Alright, I'm gonna save her.
She needs the resin of a plant called Silphium, but that Culus cumulatus decius won't give it to me. What? Quick, give it here. Yulia, you need to swallow this. Here, let me help you.
Save her. Let me see what's going on. Bro, I don't want to look in this girl's ear canal.
She should be able to breathe normally. That was extraordinary. How did you know she needed this exact thing? And at this exact moment? Are you some kind of oracle? Look. If you don't want to tell me, I won't look a gift horse in the mouth. But no matter. That was like the gods hearing my prayers and intervening. You just saved a person's life, and you should be proud of yourself. She might even be able to thank you herself in a few moments.
Let's see.
Maybe she can tell us who poisoned her, and who she meant when she was muttering about that snake's cruel black eyes. In the meantime, I'm happy to help you with whatever it is you need. Oh no. Sorry, I don't mean to worry you, but no, that is definitely not normal. There was one other person who claimed she could hear the statues talking to her. But that was Navia.
Navia, she's in the palace, yeah.
Anything about what? That's a shame. Thanks again for saving you.
Alright, is it Yulia? Oh, she's up. Okay, who poisoned you? We gotta know who poisoned you. She's not bad.
Sorry, I'm still a bit out of it. But thanks for trying to help me, I suppose. Was there something you wanted? Lucretia says I'm supposed to rest. As much as I'm grateful that you tried to help me, it's just not safe for me to talk about it. Please, no more questions.
I want to know how someone poisoned you. Oh, that's a good
golden
question.
rule.
This golden rule must be
That's the
BS
least
because
of
she's
my
getting
worries.
poisoned. I stole that shit.
gods may
Actually,
be
no.
cruel,
The golden
but
rule worked
Malleolus and
when I
Claudia
stole
are
that
far
stuff. I had to run
crueler.
out of the city.
Please, just leave me alone. I don't want to talk about it. Persistent as Nemesis, aren't you? I can tell you, but it's a long saga.
Oh, here we go. Is there a short version?
Look, if you don't have time to listen to me, don't let me keep you. All right. I'd been here about a week when it dawned on me I'd be trapped here for the rest of my life. I could hardly breathe, and I knew I had to get out somehow. So when my new friend Aurelia offered me a secret way out, I would have done anything. And then I learned her asking price. 1,000 denarii.
1,000
She was
denarii.
supposed to be my friend. I told her it would take me years to save up that much. So she suggested I take out a loan from Malleolus. And I did.
Malleolus. He must look like a ankle bone. Why should he lend you so much
I had
money?
to sign an agreement saying I'd work off the debt over 30 years. But I figured I'd be out of here so soon it wouldn't matter. I paid Aurelia, and she gave me her so-called way out. Do you want to know what it was? Hemlock.
Whoa, hemlock. That's actually kind of crazy.
Drink this, she said, and you'll be out of here in no time. Of course, I demanded my money back, but she refused. She pointed to a sign on her tavern saying, "Let the buyer beware." Then she just looked at me with those cruel black eyes, and she laughed. She immediately told Malleolus I'd tried to escape without paying him back. Only, he didn't seem upset or surprised at all. In fact, he just thanked her. And that's when I realized the two of them had planned the whole thing from the beginning. That's what I said to the magistrate. I went to Sentius and begged for help, but he said the law was clear. I'd signed over my labor for 30 years and there was nothing he could do. I thought about resisting too. But Malleolus said if I didn't submit, I'd break the golden rule. And I couldn't be responsible for all those deaths, so he locked me in his villa. Confiscated everything I owned as collateral, and made me wear immodest, humiliating outfits while I worked day in, day out. His wife Claudia was just as bad. She set me to work on an endless stream of futile, demeaning tasks. I'd be on my hands and knees, scrubbing the floor. Those two took everything from me. But they forgot to confiscate one thing.
What's that?
The hemlock.
The hemlock. So you poison
I just
yourself.
wanted it to be over. But it seems I messed that up too. Should have drunk all of it. I brought it on myself. I trusted one of the most callous human beings I've ever met, and tried to swindle the other. When I've recovered, I expect their thug Domitius will come for me.
Okay, so
He'll
Domitius
escort me back to their villa,
and Malleolus are
and
a
I'll
little
be right
suspect.
back where I started.
I guess
Only
we'll see.
honestly, it would have been better if the poison had been allowed to run its course. Thanks, I suppose.
Okay. So that's
May
that.
Apollo keep you safe.
Yeah, well, your friend tried to poison herself, so good luck with that. I just stole shit for you. Now what? Did you say something to me? I took some bread. It didn't say I was stealing it. That's good. Okay, so I have bread. It's weird. Oh, here's the loaf of bread. I don't know. I don't know if I have, like... Oh.
Help! You have to do something! A man arrived in the baths. Real nasty sort, with his face all covered up. And he's got a weapon. You have to do something, or he's gonna break the golden rule.
Okay.
Thank you. He's still in there, somewhere. I have to hide. Find me in this empty shrine when it's over.
Dude, that might be her.
Hear what?
Oh, no.
What? We don't have time for this. I have to go.
Alright, alright.
Ugh.
She threw up.
The shrine is collapsing.
Oh, dude, she's dead. I'm gonna have to go back in time to save her. Oh.
Stop right there. I'm looking for Tiberius Quinctius Crispus, otherwise known as Quinctius. Do you know where he is? I'm not sure I believe that, so allow me to explain something to you. I am here with orders from Emperor Nero himself to find and execute the cultist Quinctius for terrible crimes against the Empire. So, if you tell me the truth, I will allow you to live. But if you lie to me or otherwise obstruct the Emperor's business in any way, I will put this arrow through your chest. Is that understood?
Wow, this dude...
You are not off to a good start. When I ask you a question, I expect an answer. Is that understood? Thank you. Now tell me, who are you people, and what is this place? Oh, how very welcoming of you. You want me to let my guard down, is that it? You're not going to get your claws into me. I was told Quinctius was a cultist, but I never thought he'd be foolish enough to lead me right to the heart of his mystery cult. You say that, but if you're not a cult, then why go to such great lengths to keep this place a secret? So you admit you're not allowed to leave. Threatening me is not going to help you, but in any case, that sounds an awful lot like a cult to me. And I saw the inscription saying, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." I take it this is some kind of mantra you all believe?
That's true.
You've clearly been indoctrinated into this nonsense. Now tell me, where did you lot get enough gold to make all these statues? You lot are practicing human sacrifice too. You people disgust me. Yes, because I'm the real villain here. It's all clear to me now.
This guy is gaslighting the hell out of me, dude.
The indoctrination, the mantra, the human sacrifice. You're cultists. There's no doubt in my mind. What baffles me is how a person can believe in something with such zeal. They just can't see what they've become. However, you still have a chance to redeem yourself by telling me where Quintius is. Do not waste it.
I have no idea, bro.
Then you're of no use to me. Do you have any last words? As a matter of fact, I do. Once I'm done with you and Quintius, I intend to kill every last one of you wretched degenerates. And I can think of nothing I'd enjoy more.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Oh shit, I gotta run. Alright, they shouldn't be attacking me now though, because I didn't steal, like the first time I stole something. Oh, the many should suffer, so I'm one of the many. Okay. Maybe they will shoot at me. What's this say? Not steal anything. Okay. Oh boy. I don't really know how I'm gonna go back in time to change that. I guess I could save that girl from getting the building collapsed on. I'm gonna have to talk to this bald guy again. Unbelievable.
Well, sounds serious. I'm listening. Yulia? Oh no. Alright, I can do that. I'll go, but once I'm done, I'll need you to tell me how you know all of this.
Greetings and salutations. Greetings, I'm Georgius. It gladdens me to see another foreigner now, and I must say, my sartorial friend, your clothing is leather boots in place of sandals, trousers with precise stitching, and such a curious design. I have traveled distant trade routes from the markets of Damascus, and never have I seen anyone dressed quite like you. Tell me, I must know. From which exotic part of the world do you hail?
Guy's a fashion designer.
And now you have me more intrigued than before. But since it appears you do not wish to share, I will wait until we are better friends. We will have much time here to get to know one another. But for now, do you... I hope that our path...
Okay.
Salve again, friend. I went and did as you asked, and it worked. How is it possible that you've just arrived here and you already know everyone and exactly what's about to happen to them?
Yeah. Just a lucky guess. I don't know.
You're toying with me, right? You're a bit like... Oh, what was his name? Sisyphus. Yeah, that's the one. Old King Sisyphus. Sisyphus was a Greek king a long time ago. For daring to think he could outsmart the gods, he was given a terrible punishment. He was forced to push a great boulder up to the top of a hill. Only, just as it reached the top, it would roll all the way back down to the bottom, forcing him to start over and over and over again, for all eternity. Just like you. Actually, now that I think about it, there are a bunch of old stories about the gods punishing people by making them do the same futile task over and over. Tantalus was made to grasp at fruit on a tree he could never quite reach. The Pleiades had to keep fetching water in a sieve. Oh, and Ixion was strapped to a wheel going round and round forever. But on the bright side, at least you're not stuck in the underworld like they all were. Anyway, I don't know which god you managed to upset to get yourself into this position, friend, but you see, so I'll tell you what. I'll keep doing whatever I can to help you. And you just focus on finding a way to break the cycle you're in.
This guy's gonna have to
Oh, that's kind of you to say.
He's gonna have to keep doing like more and more things every day.
Although, it's not as if I'll remember this next time we talk anyway, right? Oh, and if our conversations ever start to annoy you, just tell me you're busy. I know when I'm not wanted.
Okay. Like right now, you're not, so. I'm trying to go back to this girl so she doesn't get the thing collapsed on her. This.
Help! You have to do... A man arrived in the baths. You have to do something, or he's gonna break the golden...
Yeah, I know. Tip. This will prioritize the new quest. Showing the objective markers only.
None of us do. The magistrate made us throw them all into the chasm. So now this man's bow is the only one in the city. You'll just have to improvise.
Okay.
Thank you. I have to hide. What? Why? All right, fine. Come and find me my bakery instead.
Yeah.
Please be careful.
There we go. Now watch it collapse. Shrine may collapse at any moment. I guess she can't read. Alright, so I need to find a bow. This is where the guy was, though. Why are they leading me? I don't want to go too close because this dude's going to come out. Ah, shit.
Hello? Hello? My name's Dooley.
Dooley.
I lived here because I got in trouble and they said they had to lock me up.
Inside joke.
I don't know. I don't remember things so good. Yes, but I wasn't. I was just looking. They said I did it more than once, but I can't remember things so good. Then they called me mean names. Yes. They said I have to live here now.
Okay, this guy's really dumb.
They gave me this letter.
And his name's Dooley.
But I'm not good with words. Do you think you could read it for me?
Yeah, I'll read it. Magistrate Sentius to Dulius. Passing your guardian Hannibal some weeks ago. I wish to impress upon you an important message. The treasure you seek does not exist. Given your memory limitations, it seems like you simply misremembered. More importantly, since you have on several occasions been caught trespassing, including around the cisterns, which are strictly off limits to all citizens, I have reluctantly come to the conclusion that you are a liability to this community and must have your freedom limited lest you break the golden rule. Wow.
What does it say? My treasure. My friend Hannibal used to look after me. He said if anything ever happened to him, I had to find something. He gave me this key and made me promise to keep it safe until I found the treasure. All I remember is he said something about the cisterns, but when I went up to the high one, now nobody looks after me. Except
You give me the key. Oh,
Hannibal
yeah.
Said I shouldn't give it to anyone I didn't trust. Galerius already tried that. What about the rules? I don't want it. Like Galerius, he's nice. I like Galerius. He made me. If you help make him magistrate, he can get me out of here, and I can give you the key to my. Hannibal said it was.
Okay,
in the
so
systems.
I don't really know.
I can't remember what it was.
New lead, figure out how to get into the upper cistern. Alright, so basically I need to get main goals, point of origin, figure out how to return to your original time. Golden rule. Tell Sentius about the assassin. Obtain a bow. Okay, well, let's see where this brings me. I did not do it duly. Okay. This is a joke. Alright, I'm just gonna follow this because they want me to go this way to find a bow. And the assassin's gonna come out. Yep. See, I can't get a bow unless I answer this guy a certain way or something.
I'm looking for Tiberius. Thank you. For your service to the Empire, I'll let you live for now, but you'd best make sure our paths don't cross again.
Wooden bow. So he has the bow. Oh, I told him to go into the collapsing thing. Okay.
Curse you, cultist.
Thank you for the bow. Bounty notice. Okay, thank you. Alright, that worked. Because I had to find out first that that was going to collapse. Then I sent him in there.
You there? I'm sorry to trouble you, but I couldn't help but notice that fine bow you're carrying. No idea how you managed to get your hands on it, especially in the light of our dear old magistrate's ban, but I'm impressed. And before you ask, no, I wouldn't dream of trying to buy it from you. I have no use for a wooden bow myself. But I would like to propose a joint business venture of sorts. Tell me, do you have any idea how people here end up as golden statues? And here I was thinking I was the only one to figure it out. In any case, supposedly one or two of those arrows is enough to turn a full-grown man into gold. Now, of course, that is a travesty, a terrible, horrible waste of human life which has to be stopped. And yet, on the other hand, I can't help but think of a tale told by that Greek fella Aesop, the goose that laid the golden egg. With the ability to transmute organic matter into gold, one could create user, and even if we were to split. Look, I might have skimmed over that one, but don't be so pedantic. Are you interested or not? Oh, I'm not suggesting we use such a bow on people. There's no profit in breaking the golden rule. Excellent. So the first question is, how do we get our hands on one of those golden bows? Now, I have a plan, but first, tell me, are you familiar with the story of the goddess Diana? No problem. Allow me to explain. Diana is our goddess of the
I'm gonna skip some of this. I just so
now.
I don't know. That's kind of the point of this game.
Wonderful.
But yeah, so
and here we are. unlock the Shrine of Diana for you. So as quick as it's just at the end of the street on the left.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the shrine and then I might stop playing this. For a free game, this is pretty cool if you're into the exploratory. There's a little too much dialogue for me. If I can just explore more and, and have some light dialogue, I'd be fine with it, but a little too much talking. Or even some puzzles. I know there might be puzzles, but... what the hell's going on? Am I like dumb? I'm pretty sure I saw this in a review, is you're supposed to like shoot this. I'm not sure why. Do I shoot her? Swap out the fake. How do I swap out the fake golden bolt? I don't understand how. Am I? Am I mad here? What am I? I know I'm not supposed to be jumping anywhere.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Okay, folks. That should have been really basic. I said swap it out. I don't know. I thought I was going to have to run back to the shrine, but yeah, that was trying out the Forgotten City. For me, it's a little boring, a little bit too much dialogue. It does give you that feel of like Elder Scrolls Skyrim with the movement and the boring NPCs, but overall, I can't see myself playing this game for 8 or 10 hours. Unless I lived by myself and had no other games. It's nice that it's free right now in the Amazon store, but yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. So hope you enjoyed. a small kind of showing of this game, but it's not horrible. I can't really recommend it, but at the same time, I could see how some people might enjoy this type of game. Thanks for tuning in.